Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, let me switch screens. Yeah, hey, welcome back to Vampyr. Uh, you guys are ready for more? Got my trusty gaming assistant, my cat, Meow, in the room with me today. I know, really wanted to be in the office with me. So, if you hear any loud purring into the mic, it's because he decides to sleep on my desk right in front of my monitor. But, yeah. So, hey, welcome back to Vampyr. Previously, what did we do? Oh, we, did a bunch of stuff at the docks, basically. We thought someone got murdered at the hospital. We thought, Sean had done it because he got turned. And it turns out, while he had to be turned, he didn't murder the old woman, Harriet. So, yeah, I've tracked him down, learned that there is a group of skulls that can speak and, act pretty normal, living in the sewers. And then, as we were leaving after dealing with that and Sean, someone else was murdered. And found our mother's brooch and a wallet with the street address on the body. So somebody is after us, probably another vampire. I'll be jumping into the game today. Trying to deal with that, probably. Oh, right, we also have a side quest. There's a young man hiding in the sewers, and we gotta figure out why he's down there. Right. Also, when I left, did anyone end up getting sick? Oh, there's events at the hospital. Dr. Swansea, new dialogue, and also, I assume, Lady Ashbury? Yeah. I guess we'll be heading back to the hospital for a little bit. Then anywhere else? So they find out what the young dude's in the sewer. Is that... I wonder if that has to do with the NPCs we haven't met yet, too. More broken waypoints, yeah. I just have to be very careful. Instead of, trying to switch with the menus up here, I just need to use the triggers on the controller so I don't accidentally put waypoints in the middle of nowhere. bunch of people sick at the hospital. Then you make treatments for. Alright. Okay, how many do I need? What? I need a 2 headache, 3 headache, 2 fatigue, it looks like. Then migraine. Alright, yeah, we can go back to Whitechapel now too, because we have mesmerized level 3, so we can get that dude to let us in his house. Do I have any upgrade stuff? No, I need 3 good handles. Could upgrade this, get more, stun. Alright. Oh, alright. Yeah, no worries. I don't know why he's hiding in the sewers. Right. Should probably, I wonder if I should just look up where these people are. So I feel like there aren't that many areas I missed in the docks. Fruit guy was huge, yeah. So I'm just trying to look up real quick where some of the people I'm missing are. So just like a map. Ah, okay. Over here, apparently. More or less. Just pushing long arms funny though, yeah. think. Hoping if I go this way, I can like jump across. Maybe? Yeah. Okay, good. Skates are locked. It's not. Nice. Oh, do you not? Rude. 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 There then. Sir?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them.
Yeah.
Are
The
you really after
skulls
these
are more
men?
dangerous.
Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Alright then. So, his son joined the vampire hunters. That's not good, yeah. I mean, dangerous job to decide to do. I don't know, it's probably as dangerous as joining, like, the actual gangs, the Wet Boot Boys. Sorry, I had to mess with settings a little bit real quick. I've killed them already. Yeah. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. No, you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes, thanks to you. I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la... Oh, god damn it. Poitiers? I never know how the E's with the upper ones are pronounced. The little inflections. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. By my beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Alright, so we get hints about people from that. So now Enid, who we still have to go find wherever she is. The man in the sewer is Rodney? Why does it say lost? And somehow like accidentally fail his quest or something, did I? No. Oh, he's like lost. He's like not at the docks where he's supposed to be, he's still in the sewers. Get it? Like actually, like missing. Not like dead missing. So we found, and we saved this guy. Where is Enid located? That's what I need to look up. Trying to look, everyone's just like, you know, she's at her house, and it's like, okay, but where's her house? None of these guides are helpful. London's a big city, right? Well, it's like, we don't even have to worry about all of London. We just have to worry about, like, the dock parts. But even, like, the docks, like, the docks also includes, like, this part down here and, like, all of this. This is all the docks. So it's like, where in this semi-large area of this map is her house? They say it's in, like, the night shelter vicinity. So, like, night shelter's over here. So I guess somewhere on this side of the map. Anywhere, like, over here, her house is. That could also include maybe over here, too, unless that's just, warehouses. I don't know. I'm gonna go figure it out, I guess. Shit, no, fuck, I am... yeah, being surrounded like that. It's a bad fucking spot. There we go. No, I didn't even know that door was locked. So this hillside is like all factories, so...
Come on, back to the shadows!
Ooh, he hurts.
We have to stop it!
Okay. It's a factory. I need to actually walk through one of the factories to get to where I need to go.
Crush the leech, boys! I'll kill him! He's dead!
Alright. Somewhere in the night shelter area vicinity. Got it. So it's obviously not in like the actual safe zone. That means it's like somewhere like out here. I'm gonna try over this way first, I guess. Thing is, trying to explore this area, we're gonna have to deal with, you know,
Oi, you! Stop there!
these
Get them
guys.
weapons! Must die! It's a leech! Get him out! Christ! He's dead! Oh my god!
Okay. Trying to look like with the vampire vision stuff to, cause that will show me any NPCs around, you know. Oh, this way. Okay, there she is. I see her now. So over past you guys.
Best run along home, sir. See how he looks like an aristocrat.
Oh my god! Murderers!
Roll back to the hell that spawned you.
No, stop. Stop. So Enid, how do I get over to you? Let's take out all this stuff first. There we go. Does she live downstairs, I assume? Right, I was already in here. Just, you know, checking all the houses for loot first. There we go. Bullets. Okay, stairs. So I have Enid and you. We don't know you yet.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Ha! Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Right, yeah. Sort of questions about the neighborhood.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Oh yeah, right. We found his note or whatever, talking about that. That's unfortunate.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
Forms are done. Chill for 3 hours. Remember talking to Martin Nightingale? I have a clue about you.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. Heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Okay, well, good luck with that, I guess.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you
Reed.
to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
Okay. I found this watch. What is...
Goodbye.
I found this watch. Can I give him my... Wouldn't that be my watch? Oh no, Jack's watch. Right. Should probably give it to his, like, mother, right? Not this random-ass kid.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
Oh, she really is kinda, yeah, lost her
I think I
marbles.
should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
I am. Yeah. Hold on. Gotta snoop.
It's locked.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Oh, this poor old woman.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh no, I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Oh, well, okay. It's the lady who thinks she's a vampire just around for comic relief. I mean, yeah, I guess so. She's just kind of there at the hospital, you know, one of the other patients, technically. She's not actually dangerous, you know, so she just does her vampire, quote unquote, vampire things. And then, yeah.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Well, I would never say that to him, of course.
Pretty healthy for him in a hospital, yeah, true.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Oh. Well, this is like a dilemma, isn't it? She already has like memory issues and like all this other stuff going on because of Jack dying. We haven't met Jack because Jack is dead. We only know about Jack through the note we picked up where he's like, Mom, I love you, but I'm off to go try to fight some bad people, which were members of the gang. And yeah, he fucking died. That didn't go well for him. So, yeah. It's like apparently after his death, Enid kind of just slowly lost her mind because she forgets things all the time. She mistakes that dude that's outside, what's his name? Martin. The dude who's trying to be a salesman for her son. So, yeah. I'll just say, yeah.
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does.
Yeah, it's
indeed.
probably like some form of
My
like dementia.
Jack is the
yeah.
best son a mother could ask for.
So, yes, still 2 hints. Oh, you apparently have a headache.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippett. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Yep, no problem. We don't really need any more news on, like, Sean's shelter because, you know, we resolved all of that. Okay, so I found your son's watch. I'm gonna give it to you.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett's? Please, for your charity.
Right then.
Goodbye, Miss Gillian.
Yeah, Sean's still, like, you know, a skull, but, yeah, his no longer a craving and, like, eat people. Rodney, I just heard what happened tonight. Ran to your house, but you were already gone, so now I'm writing this note. Is it true you killed him? I can't believe it. Why? What happened? I really need to talk to you now. Please, find a way to contact me when you receive this message. Since I know you can be very cautious, and to prove to you this is not a trap, let's use a code when we meet. I'll whistle my name, Jack, in Morse code, and you'll whistle yours, okay? This way, you'll know it's really me. For now, it's a good thing you are hiding. The Wet Boot Boys are all over our neighborhood claiming they will punish the man who murdered one of them. I'm sure we could make an arrangement to settle things once the heat dies down. So Rodney's the dude hiding in the sewer. He was apparently friends with Jack, and he murdered one of the gang members? Then Jack also went to go, like, fight members of the gang and then died. Yeah, whoa. Alright. Okay. So, I just want to see, because it kept asking me to, like, choose between you and her for the watch.
Good evening.
There's no
You
need.
said you sell things. There we go. Now I can actually, like, check out what he sells. So originally it was just, like, give him the watch.
Show me what
and
you
I
have
didn't
to
do
offer
that.
then, Mr. Nightingale.
Off chance Clay killed them, yeah. Clay or, like, someone else, yeah, killed Jack. I mean, it seems like, I don't know, a lot of people are part of the Wet Boot Boys in, like, one way or another. It's like you either, yeah. A lot of people join the gang. Vampire factions and skulls. Page probably stolen from some sort of manual or guide. Yeah, it sounds like it. So this is a collectible? I'll take that, sure. A music box. Small wooden box containing a folded letter. Ooh, I wonder if we can read that. A blood sample. Can be used to create stamina serums from vampires. Sure. And then I always need handle parts to upgrade stuff. Do I have anything to sell? Can be recycled into components. This one cannot, it's just for selling, so get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my own watch, thank you. Recycled, resale. Alright.
Are you certain you're not lost, sir?
Okay, now do I... Hold on. Do I go, like, use these? Oh, view. Oh, and then the letter. My dear Jack. I write this letter as long as I have the strength and the will. Not that I have something to hide or to fear, or except perhaps to forget what I want to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, someone good and nice. I knew it since you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than going to play outside. I knew it when you helped me carry groceries before you went to school, clean the house after you came back. Proud of you, my son, not only because I am your mother, but also because you deal so well with everything around you. I'm sorry I've recently become such a burden to you. Never forget I love you. Hope you never forget you love me, Enid. So, this is a note to Jack from Enid. So, is this a music box stolen? From the old lady with memory problems who keeps thinking you're her son?
You seem quite the stranger to these parts.
Yeah, the watch I took from the grave robbers who took it from me. Right, yep. That watch. I like how the game, like, it's like, if you want to sell it, you can. Like, why would I do that? Just got it back.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Yeah. We'll probably come back here later for stuff. I gotta go get Rodney out of the sewers. Though. Oh, so I can get rid of this. So he was closer to this entrance or whatever. Go back this way. He was, where was he at? It's like down... Not down here. Is that, like, the far end over here?
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
I mean... It's not like you meant for it to happen, it sounds like. It's honestly probably like self-defense at that point.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
I mean, if you stay here, you have a chance to die. You're literally, like, 10 steps away from a group of skulls. That tend to eat people, so... Gonna condemn beating up racists. Right, yeah. Rodney did nothing wrong. Okay, so now if I want to, like, talk to him again, I gotta, like, rest. So that way he's, like, out of the sewers. I should probably run around here in, like, the hospital and stuff first, giving people medication. It's like a few people at the hospital are sick, and then, there's that dude in Whitechapel we can finally go visit and talk to. First off, did I get everyone at the docks? I did. Okay. Might have to, real quick, make one thing for headaches. So I used one on Enid, or whatever her name is. Okay. That should be good. Oh, we also got... Got that thing from, This, yeah, we bought this from that kid. Vampire factions and skulls. Vampire and the Guard will never have a common interest. Never. Not as long as I live. Not after I die and pass the torch to another leader. I know some of us have witnessed a strange and huge vampire hunting down skulls, just like we do. He's well dressed and seems to speak eloquently. I'm guessing they're talking about Fergal. But don't be fooled. If this unknown leech and his friends seem to hate skulls as much as we do, some others offer them safe haven in exchange for obedience. Scots in the north have reported that strange ceremonies occur in the secluded forests of Scotland. Ceremonies of blood and human sacrifice to old pagan gods. They may be adversaries to London vampires, but none of these leech factions could be our allies. All vampires must be destroyed. No alliance will be made between them and us. From The Adversary by Kendall Stone, founder of the Guard of Prewon. Okay. trying to think. What is the quickest way back towards the hospital? Okay, then I just wanna go that way. Right, yeah, okay.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Human!
Get it!
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
It's one of them! Shit, that leech is mine! A leech!
There's one of them vermin!
Eat this!
Best see them fancy clothes!
How many of you, like, right outside the hospital?
Filthy fucking beast!
Over there!
Oh no, this is like the wrong way. This kind of leads me towards my objective. I want to be going this way to get to the hospital. Full blood meter, yeah. Okay, so who's all sick here? Clay, Dr.
When I get back,
Tibbets.
I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off this time. Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
This place is...
Consider...
Don't play...
I'll leave.
You,
Met
Doctor.
him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
Good evening.
Doctor?
Do you need any...
Yes, indeed.
Here
I
we
have no
go.
doubt about it.
I appreciate...
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Okay. And then who else? Mortimer. Thoreau. Oh, and the lady who thinks she's a vampire. Got it.
The pain.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Right, yeah.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Well, thanks.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Come now, we can handle...
Good evening. Do you need...
Would have been...
There isn't any doc... Goodbye.
Then, yeah, more. That's one.
Good...
I'm okay.
Took it right after he left, yeah.
Do you need...
I'm afraid.
You are not...
And you have...
I have to go...
In circumstances, I'm willing to give you...
Okay, and then, besides that, we can talk to, Lady Ashbury. Should be out here. Somewhere? Maybe? Yep.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital, caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
Well, they keep hidden for a reason.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Unless enough to, like, be hunted down for it, it's kinda fucked up.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Of course, she's like, ew. You eat dead people? I mean, honestly, technically not murdering people then to survive.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
Oh, well, thanks. Very helpful.
Goodbye for now, my lady.
Lady Ashbury didn't help me at all there. Like, even if you don't want to get involved in vampire politics, you told me you don't know about the other vampires in London? Like, at all? Not even a little bit?
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a Skal. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here? We could learn so much by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
She's still angry and bitter. Bringing her to a hospital full of, like, normal people would be bad.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of Skals.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
Oh, well, good for me, I guess.
What do you know of the Ascalon Club?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire. Though I've never met a member.
What do they mean by operating in the interests of the British Empire? Like doing things to make sure England works as a country?
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skals of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Alright, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know about that. Or, it seems like that's just how it's always been between, like, the Ekons and, like, Skulls. Skulls are seen, like, I guess, abominations, more or less, by normal vampires. So them hunting them down and getting rid of them doesn't, you know, sound that out of character. Doesn't warrant dark times, in my opinion. It's just how they are, unfortunately.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
Okay. Plus, you know, talking to her, she already said she doesn't know anything about it. All that much.
Does the name Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
I don't get it. I mean,
A pleasure as always, Edgar.
we'll come back to that. Maybe some other time. There's an epidemic and a bunch of weird shit going on. So I remembered, what's his face sometimes goes in his office and we can spy on him. Dr. Tippett or whatever. I wonder how frequently that happens though. I think he's one of the few people here, besides Harvey. Harvey and Aykroyd were missing info on, apparently. Also the lady who thinks she's a vampire, apparently.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
Good evening, Doc.
Yeah, we're talking
Goodbye
about
for now,
everything.
mister.
This is like one of your...
Words to calm the children, Helen. As for me,
There were like two doctors technically attending to you. Did I talk to you?
I'm
Guys
quite...
about him?
Tell me, Waverly,
Strickland is playing with his patient's lives.
are you thinking about something?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
So it wasn't that.
And are you...
Rivalry?
Thank you for your...
Okay, what about you?
you always knew
Good evening.
Good evening.
calm the children, Helen.
What I mean, I don't know,
What
I
do you
guess just go
think
through
of
all
Dr.
these.
Aykroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
I believe that if Dr. Aykroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Aykroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Ooh, okay then.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Wait, what? What happened? I guess we'll have to ask him about it.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening.
Good evening.
I got a question.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
It's not your fault, though. You couldn't expect to be bombed during your work shift. Like...
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, Michael.
That's all the clues for you. So, missing one for Ackroyd. What do I have for you exactly?
I'm quite...
Everyone's nice and T-Sigma. Yeah, more or less, for now at least.
Thank you for your time.
Is he heading inside? Yes, he is. Aha.
My blood and soul, they belong to you now.
taking drugs.
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Just camera flips around, you see me standing outside the window. Totally not spying.
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Yeah, you call that using drugs. He's a drug addict. That's all my hint says. Alright. We, get you on your way down, ask about it?
Good evening, Dr.
Doctor.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
Yeah, but taking drugs to stay awake. Sounds like a bad idea. Especially if you're doing it a lot.
I understand the gesture, Doctor. An immediate answer to an emergency situation, but this can't be a long-term solution.
Thank you for your understanding, my dear colleague. And be assured, I have total control of my consumption.
Uh-huh.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor.
He was my patient.
Who was this?
I don't know. Some...
Oh, that was the only one I was looking for.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Alright then. So we did that. I can get rid of that. Right. So the only other sick person I have to treat, and like the few people we haven't talked to yet, is Mason over in Whitechapel. So head up there real quick, and then, you know, do some investigating. But he's been leaving all these dead bodies around for me to find or whatever. Could order heroin from a Sears catalog, yeah. Different times, you know? I think it's this way, right? Yeah. Towards the cemetery and then, like, all the way through it.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Morphine was kept under slightly stricter control. this way, I believe. Isn't he in this area? Yeah, okay, up there. You might as well just get rid of the skulls anyway. So I don't have to worry. Come back down the stairs. Okay. So I think we're right here, right? Yeah.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
No.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Tell me, how do you see the world these days? So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Right, yeah. So...
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Wow. Okay. Happy family moment. Jeez.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Okay.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Wandering in this part of town.
We're able to talk to him. There's also, before I, like, knocked on the door, the option to spy on him, so I'll do that as well. Vampires feed on our soul. New collectible. Alright. Oh, it's another pamphlet made by the fucking vampire hunter. That or it's just like another segment of the pamphlet. Vampires drink our blood, but they feed on our soul. How can we believe that any man or woman killed by these foul creatures, bitten by their filthy mouths, could then be accepted in heaven? No, their bodies have been defiled, and their souls have been corrupted. That's like a fucked up. Oh, sorry, you were a poor victim of vampires, but, you're going to hell. Really? What? The fucking jumps. Dude's blind, he can't read it, yeah. I mean, he wasn't always blind, like you said. He used to read it.
Tell me.
Research that I'd done or whatever.
It's locked, all right.
Vision. But, yeah, the vampire hunting pamphlet's pretty recent. I see, like, the vampire hunters going door to door, like, handing this shit out. You know? Like, people just, like, throwing them in, like, their dresser drawers or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, thanks for this. Trash. Oh, a letter from Loretta, huh? My dear brother, this is an apology letter you'll never read, for you lost your sight because of me. I know you hate me for what I did, even if you never say so. We don't talk much in this Swanborough family, do we? So, to clear my conscience, this is my bravest gesture toward you, to write you this letter. To leave it in your laboratory. If you ever find it and ask about it, I'll read it to you. If someone else reads it, well, as I wrote above, this is my bravest gesture. So, Mason, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did and for the hell you've been thrown into. Sorry you're now a blind man trying to find a meaning to your useless life. If I could change one thing, only one thing in my miserable life, it would be what happened 1 year ago. Swear it, Mason. If I could give my eyes for you to see again, I would. It does not work that way, does it? So please, my brother, forgive me. Loretta. What happened a year ago that, like, caused him to go blind? Armed Jehovah's Witnesses, yeah. Yeah.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Can
What can I do?
Can I talk about the letter to him?
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Okay, but what did she do? Do I have to go talk to your
Goodbye,
sister
Mr.
to know what happened?
I'll leave you now.
It's like something that caused him to go blind, but what was it? Okay, now I'm gonna wait for like him to, you know, do his thing, spy option to pop up. there we go. Oh god, is this one broken? You have to do the finagling thing? This window is like the only place where I can see him. Keeps like... So I was trying to lock onto him, but... It's like bouncing me to the fucking vampire hunter dude down there. God. Let's see, let's get rid of you guys so it stops trying to auto-target you.
Finish it! I'll send you to hell.
Thought I was far enough back to do that. Guess not. Like, this is the only window I can look at him from, so it has to be, like, right here. It's just, you know, not working properly like, I did that one time. There we go.
All right, time to make some more of that miracle stew. Where is the burner? Ouch! Ah, shit! Ow! Shit, no more chlorine. Well, the next batch will be a little less miraculous, that's all.
Miracle elixir is being made by someone who can't see. He's practicing chemistry despite his blindness. Already mixing random fucking drugs together is dangerous enough. Doing it blind? How have they not led to people dying yet?
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah,
Swan.
fucking
Is it you,
chlorine?
Dr. Reed? Please come in.
That's definitely
What kind of
dangerous.
gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour? What can I do for you, Doctor?
Is your sister using you and your skills for her own profit?
I've lost my sight, not my wits. Loretta couldn't manipulate me in a million years.
Are you sure about that? You clearly depend on her.
Let me be perfectly clear. I came up with the idea of the Swanborough cordial. Loretta needs me more than I need her.
Ooh, okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Tell me, how do you...
They're both sketchy.
Well,
Got
these
it.
days.
I guess let's go talk to his sister about this.
Best turn around if I were you.
Fine chemist making miracle cures, yeah. Oh, I wonder if we can, get Joe to finally go in his house. Or is that what happened?
You pay one way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Or if he's still a little, like, broken.
For Christ's sake. I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Nope, he just... So he's walking over here, just saying we're gonna go in his house.
I know it's hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Don't let your guard down, sir.
Oh, yep, there we go. Yes, the thingy.
So you only hurt people because you care about me? Is that it?
Don't be such a brat. I do what I must to provide us with food and medicine, that's all.
Mum would never have let you bully an old friend like Mr. Lewis. Shame on you.
I'm your father and I love you. But don't you ever speak to me like that again.
What? You're gonna beat me too?
Jesus. Give me patience.
Ooh, yeah. He has a complicated relationship with his son. Yeah, jeez. Also, you.
Goody.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal. What if somebody
Yeah,
decides
the
to
city
make
is the
him pay
president.
for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
I know how guilt feels between a brother and sister. Are you sure you're not trying to ease your own remorse?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swanborough cordial gives him a purpose in life.
Right. Yeah. I'm still never.
Goodbye,
I guess we
Miss
just
Swanwick.
don't learn what the actual accident
Perhaps we'll
was
talk again.
that caused him to go blind. Is that she had something to do with it? Some of this includes about Albert and Benjamin, apparently, too. Oh, yeah, and the sketchy landlord dude, too. Hmm. Yeah, well. So everyone's cured so far, right? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Now we can go all the way back down here. The apartment, the address that was on that dead body left outside of Sean's place.
It's locked.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
So, door down this way is locked, which leads to... Right, West End, which we haven't been to yet, so that makes sense. So... I'm gonna go, like, this way, I guess?
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
And vampire hunters. Oh, alright. Come closer. Also nearing a safe house. Maybe we should rest, too.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
See if there's anything, worth leveling up right now.
See how it likes a bit of... Stop that fire!
Safe house. Up here? Yeah. So we need Well, I need to be level 18. Probably 4,500. $3,000 for you. Okay. 2,000 for the ultimate. Maybe I'll just hold on to my points then. There we go, yeah. Sanitized. Nice. Yes. Excellent. Look at this. All the districts we've been to so far. Everyone's healthy. Alright then. I'll kind of go on like the roundabout way to get to this objective spot, but that's fine.
Doesn't like burning, does it?
Alright, there we go. Then I want to go this way.
Look at it! Vicious bugger!
So, over here. Okay. Excuse me.
Where does this blood trail lead? 29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me? There's been a fight here.
I mean, yeah, somebody was dragged. That dude was dragged out of, you know, his house, murdered by some shadowy figure, according to Harriet. Oh, it like started down here and then went this way. Out through the window, huh?
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Oi! You listening? Bloody leech!
No.
The letter expire and be found here.
There's one of them! Watch yourself! We cannot be defeated! Filthy murdering bastard! Die, vermin!
There we go. New collectible, the Vampyr Club. Again, in this fucking pamphlet. Alright, hold on. I'll read this when I get back. My cat wants to go back to the bedroom. Be right back. Great, I'm back. Okay. Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas in the hovels of London? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the Empire in secret. They have a club. They have public figures. They have balls and fancy parties. They aim to control the country and our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are. Greedy enemies of mankind, born into this world to bring us all into the eternal darkness of hell. You know them by You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will, soon. And everybody in London will know the name of the Vampire Club. Aaron's Crossley. Assume they're talking about, like, the Ascalon Club. But, you know, good luck getting rid of that. Considering they seem to be ancient and, have been around for forever.
I cannot enter.
Oh. Yeah, I kind of fully missed this, coming this direction.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Okay.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Okay, but why?
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
I see you.
What?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it. It's locked.
Ah, but the blood leads this way. No. I guess no more following the blood. Follow shadowy figure. Got it. Fine. Sorry, one moment. Let me, grab all the stuff as I do this.
Jonathan.
What was that?
Oh, there she is. Looks like a lady in a dress.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Yeah, wait. Down that way? Leading me to the cemetery.
They've all been butchered. I can still sense a presence.
Yeah, hold on, that can wait. I don't know if this will lead into, like, a boss fight or not. Just in case it somehow does, are there any rats in the area I can get blood from? I guess it was kind of just that one, huh? Alright. Pretty fancy, yep. Thanks. Oh, here we go. And the rats.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, what's going on?
Help me, please. You! What have you done?
What
Vicar
do you
Larrabee.
mean?
What happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
What is happening?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Oh, wait.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother, I
have questions.
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My
But we
prayers
didn't-
went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered.
Yeah, because we bit
I
her.
tried to end myself. We've been through
But that
the
was
same
it,
horror.
so I don't get how
We
she's
are a
back
disease, Jonathan.
right now.
A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist.
I have killed one person.
Let on.
Outside of,
You're
you know,
always the
vampire
one to sway me
hunters.
to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were
Or I thought I
always pure.
killed one
Now
person.
you're tainted.
Let her go. She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
What? Oh, okay.
To rot in this
Well, I was worried about that boss fight. Oh, she's actually pretty strong with its blood.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Yeah, no thank you.
You've spared the precious Nurse Crane, but not your own Mary.
I mean, yeah, I thought you were dead. What did you expect? Give me your blood, priest. No, don't eat the priest. Man, I even shot her during the middle of that.
Just to die for.
She did not care.
Rest in peace, monster.
Oh shit. It hurts. Hold on. Alright, health, and then I guess this one gives me blood points.
Abomination! Come to me, Jonathan. You killed me, brother!
Not on purpose!
Kiss me again, sweet brother. You left me to rot in this grave!
Dude, Mary, chill! Jeez, can't we talk this out?
Rest in peace, monster. Abomination!
Ooh, that really hurt. I can add more healing things. Stamina regeneration. Right.
Come to me, Jonathan.
It's so hard. There we go.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
Or she could calm down. Yeah, no, death is the only option,
I will
apparently.
find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
At last, I can forgive you.
Right. Jesus. So, where are we going? Her legs have they're freaking the fuck out. Yeah. A few nights later. Okay. I want to know how she got turned into a vampire, though, because, like, the notes and stuff we talked about, it's like, you got two options for vampires, right? Giving your vampire blood to someone to make them a vampire, or, like, actual, you know, reproduction.
Blood.
Never give Mary our blood,
I
we just
shed
bit
one
her,
last red
so...
tear for my fallen sister. I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. while plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Yeah, F again, yeah. Mary died technically twice now. Oh no. Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. Vampyr has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any Econ they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. I must discuss all of this. This letter you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend Lady Ashbury. Oh wow. Any barricade or checkpoint, huh? I'm gonna look, everyone's still doing good in the city? Oh, someone is... Xiaoshun has a cold. Okay. Vampire Illuminati? Yeah, I guess that's what the Ascalon Club could relate to, right? They're secretive. They have ties to, like, high figures in the government or whatever. They're technically, if you want to think about it, like, in control of London a little bit. Because they're all probably, you know, old as fuck vampires. Hmm. Generate blood points instantly. Yeah, I definitely want that. Unless, I guess. We'll make one of these. Xiaoshun has a gold. Okay. I upgrade. I really need to get, like, parts to upgrade the sword. I need good handle parts. Probably switch out the stake for this too, because this does 31 stun. Can I upgrade gun yet? Either. No. Okay. No, she said to go to meet her, but like I need to like level up, so I'm gonna rest again. I want little. I don't know if I want. I'm still trying to figure this out. Increased range. Cause you're. Like long range. You're close range, right? Yeah. It says this is like a ranged attack. It's not, because the enemy steps out of it. You know? It no longer affects them. I mean, I guess it's range in the sense I don't have to be close to the enemy, but it's like an area of effect thing. Yeah, they said it was more complicated than just biting someone, so that's why I'm, like, confused about why Mary came back. Guess we'll make the ultimate a bit stronger. No, what else would be good? Yes, you. I'll do this one. There we go. And then carry more serums, I guess. Alright, so I gotta go back to Whitechapel because people are sick. Same with the docks, Jesus. Alright, who's sick with what? Five things of fatigue. Seven things of fatigue. Eight fatigue, and then cold. Already have cold, so I just need 8 of these. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, anyone to talk to here? Yeah, Dr. Swansea. Can, talk to.
Jonathan, old chap, how are you tonight? I've seen little of you of late.
I was conducting research in my room, away from the nightly routines.
Of course, of course. Worry not, I understand. The situation has been testy around here. I won't deny it, but we still stand.
What news do you bring?
The news is not good, my friend. We try to keep the epidemic at bay, but street violence is escalating quickly.
How bad is the epidemic?
It is killing the infected patients faster. In less than 2 days now.
Oh, jeez.
The only blessing is that they are contagious for a shorter period.
Tell me more about the violence.
Jeffrey McCallum seems to have sent his war dogs on a hunt. On a nightly basis, Prewen patrols exterminate every skull and vampire they find.
Have they come closer to the hospital?
No. They mainly focus on fallen districts or abandoned buildings. But they're growing in numbers. They must be recruiting heavily.
Have you any reliable friends in the West End who might assist me?
Unfortunately, you will be alone. Except for our ravishing red-headed acquaintance, of course.
What about the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole? Where are they?
There are only a few of us, and most others would not speak to you. I am the black sheep of our brotherly flock, you know.
Oh, alright.
What of my commission here at Pembroke Hospital?
Nothing to fear, Jonathan. Your position here is in no jeopardy. You remain one of us, and you are always most welcome.
I have received an alarming letter from Lady Ashbury. She wants me to meet her at her house. I have been granted safe passage.
Then you are twice fortunate. I have never been invited to the lady's mansion. And with the quarantine and controls, city access is nigh impossible.
Is the quarantine serving any purpose?
It is helping slow the propagation of the epidemic. but as long as we have no clue to its origin, its efficiency is limited.
Right.
Why have you never entered the lady's house? You are one of her good friends, are you not?
My dear Jonathan, you have no idea how reclusive the good lady normally is, nor in what great esteem she must hold you to let you into her domain.
Thank you, Edgar. We shall speak again later.
Wait, hold on. I gotta snoop. Any new notes or anything in your office?
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Okay then. So, if we're going to Lady Ashbury's mansion, I need to make quick stops to the docks and Whitechapel. It's the fastest. So I'm going to Whitechapel first and then swinging around to the docks. If we can go through this gate over here and then actually, like, you know, travel through the streets and get down here. Be the best. That'd be nice. I don't know if there's anything locked to us. Still, I mean, we got that, like, permissionary note from Lady Ashbury. So hopefully we can go through everything now.
Not a good place for a stroll. Step away!
Oh wait, hold on. Forgot. I'm gonna switch you out for... So, how does this work now? Oh, I see. It's still a matter of, like, you need your enemy to be, like, standing directly in it.
Good evening.
Do you...
That would...
If... Goodbye.
Shit.
Do you need...
And then Albert and Shoshan. Okay.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Good evening.
One.
Howdy. You... Goodbye.
And now where's Albert?
I'm not...
Do you need...
Play. There.
Goodbye.
Hey, got all you. Now, see if I can actually go this way or not.
It's locked, all right.
Locked from the other side. Great. So I have to go all the way around to get to the docks. Guess. Yeah. So, go this way.
When science fails you, this
Great.
elixir will give you faith again.
Yeah. Excuse me? Oh. Yeah, no, thank you. You can hang out down there. Big, yeah. Then, okay.
Miss, please, I feel sick. Get over here now. Easy does it, boys. What
We've got one of them.
Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to fight. I'm just gonna go. You guys have fun.
Elite boy.
Nope, nope, nope.
Want some of this? Get them weapons ready. We found one.
Ow! No, stop. No, I can't open the door. I'm under attack. Oh. Okay, left. Good. Nice. Right. Okay. Weena, Stella, Martin. So, some of you were, yeah, on this side.
Hello.
Can I see?
As long as you...
Ooh, good. Good parts. I need those.
Good evening, Miss Cole.
Hello.
Can I opt? Goodbye.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna go up here.
Good evening, Miss.
Of course. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people. What?
Mrs.
I...
Goodbye.
Just grow eyes in the back of that head, sir.
Then Martin and all of you guys are over by Sean's place. Over this way. Through the escape. Yeah.
Good. Do you?
Clear view. And then people in here. Oh, hey.
Good evening, sir. I'm glad to see you safe.
I am not safe. I should never have come back here. My life is in danger. I know it.
You're much safer here than in that contaminated area.
Bullets kill people quicker than diseases and epidemics, Dr. Reed.
Oh, Rodney, I'm sure you'll be fine.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End Docks only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their revenge on me one way or another.
What can you tell me about the locals?
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out. But for me, the real boss around there was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round here knew Jack. He was a rock. A mountain, even. He feared nothing.
Uh-huh.
Your friend Jack has something to do with you fleeing to the contaminated area where I found you. I want to know more.
Jack is dead. That's all you need to know. Dead because of me. So much violence. So much sorrow. All of that because I refused to be insulted again.
No man can predict the exact outcome of his actions. It's the curse we have to live with. We can only gamble and do what we think is best.
Perhaps you're right. The district was doomed before I was born. But I cannot stop myself thinking that Jack died for me.
Why do you say that?
After I killed that gang member, the Wet Boot Boy suspected Jack. And being loyal and all, he did not refute the accusation.
Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Grader. Take care. Good evening.
Alright.
Young man.
I don't...
Goodbye.
You and, is she also? No, she's fine. So now it's just Lottie. Okay.
Glad to...
Do you need... Of course. Goodbye.
Alright, well, alright. So next time we rest, everyone should be healthy. Hopefully no one else gets sick. In return, right? Okay, now I have to get back over there.
So much noise. A vampire kills in utter silence.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely.
Okay, and then... Yep, just follow this road.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys!
There we go.
Steady, boys! One over here!
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna, let you guys fight. Keep going. Oh, it's actually over there. Whoops, I ran too far. Hold on. Milton, can I sell some things to you? Maybe buy
Good
something?
I'd wise.
I mean, he has like a nice shotgun, but it's 280. I'll have to save up for that.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
Okay, just want to go this way. And across this bridge. Oh. Gonna say more cryptic, riddles to me about what I'm supposed to be doing.
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I think they're all the same thing, pretty much. Not your champion, quiet, go away. You just walk past him. Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to you right now. just keep going. Sir, I'm a doctor.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Just keep telling him to shut up. No, I don't want to hear it.
Tired of all these puppet shows.
I don't want to be a champion of the earth, whatever the fuck that means. Oh. This is a dead end. Anything good over here? And there's a room up there I could go in. Yeah. You know, Dr. Reed would, like, probably, you know, be more willing to listen to help if he actually knew what the fuck the ancient vampire that created me wanted. I don't think it's necessary to speak in riddles. Oh,
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
hello. his vampire lady got staked by vampire hunters. Where's Fletcher and Antigone? By Doris Fletcher from Sophocles with Doris Fletcher and her students. Fletcher Acting School, West Hills Avenue, London. Wow, a rare poster that isn't like war propaganda. The heck was that? It sounded like something was eating something, but there's nothing around. Oh, vampire hunters down here. What are they fighting? Oh, they're fighting... Oh, an actual vampire, not just like the skulls, like another Ekon. Oh. It's got that blood spear ability like I do. Yeah, vampire hunters come bad at their jobs, aren't they? What? Wait, no, I didn't do anything! Ow, fuck, rude! Fucking rude. It's like Lady Ashbury, the other vampires are being
So
mean
this
to me.
is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah, apparently, yeah, vampires also vampires, I guess. Didn't even do anything wrong. I was just standing there watching their fight.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Alright, art snob. Jeez.
A long time ago, a friend...
Look at that, and all I see is a landscape.
But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Well... yeah, my sister was a vampire somehow.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Kill her
In the end,
twice.
she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
Yeah, no one's explaining how she got turned.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
So, okay. So either Mary wasn't fully dead after we bit her and like something else turned her into a vampire. Or for whatever reason, our bite alone is enough to turn people into vampires. It's like the only explanations I got so far.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
Well, he talks in my head. He shows up as some like weird apparition that looks like it's made out of blood. He speaks in riddles.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Wait, my blood. So like, did Mary somehow get... I'm so confused. So it just, she somehow some of my blood get mixed with her. I wish they were a little more clear on what exactly turned Mary. It's so weird. I don't understand. I thought we just bit her. Where's my blood coming into play?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Right, yeah.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Okay.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Oh yeah, the fact that I've played it before and still doesn't make sense. It's because they never fully, I think, explain why Mary got turned. Because, like, you know, if you're going off, like, the beginning cutscene of the game, it's like, we bit her and drink her blood, and then either she died or we thought she was, like, fully dead when we left her at the docks. And, like, that was it. So everyone being like, well, your blood must have a power of effect on, that's why she turned, and it's like, but I didn't give her any of my blood. I just bit her. It's like, you got notes saying that only biting doesn't work. So which is it?
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
Oh, okay.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Alright.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Oh, so Fergal's, like, dead? Oh.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Oh, so they're sexist. A sexist, powerful vampire club, got it. Why?
Have they threatened you in any way?
Well, they're
Not
not
at
being
all.
far.
Their
in
message
anything.
surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful. But I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Right.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Oh, okay.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Huh.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Right. If it's true.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. the most loyal are awarded immortality.
Oh, interesting.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Dawson? Oh, the factories and shit that you see around the docks and stuff. They all belong to him. Like that munitions factory that got blown up in that bombing was one. I think some of the canning factories and stuff we've seen belong to him too.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Oh, damn.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us is the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Right.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Well, I think they were talking about that lady, Ekon. We saw that the one dude picked up. Before he's like, if they want war, they'll get war, or whatever he said. Yeah. But no, that other Ekon they were fighting we killed.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor.
Secret Scottish manor?
I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
And you?
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Right, yeah.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire. But most of those fled England long ago.
Vampire, yeah.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Alright. I'm not gonna ask, was it you? Because it obviously wasn't.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Alright.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan. I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Are we flirting right now? What is happening?
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
It's like, is this romance? Like, what is happening? I guess she really likes us. Jonathan probably also really likes her, so...
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Well, no. We're gonna explore and see if there are people to talk to real quick. Which apparently Lady Ashford already has a new dialogue, so... Hello, I am back. Can we chat? Hold up. Something dialogue options. I know I just left, but... Chest burster, baby, right? Yeah, that. Why is vampire reproduction so fucking weird? This game. Why would you ever choose to, like, have an actual vampire child? When just biting and turning people seems less horrible.
Hello again, Jonathan. To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Sorry to disturb you again, but could you spare me a few minutes?
Of course, my dear. Always a pleasure to speak with you.
Oh, about the epidemic, your investigation, or the future, huh?
Do you know if the epidemic has affected many people in the West End?
I confess I've been more concerned by events in the East End. The wealthy have more efficient ways of dealing with infection.
But this is no common epidemic.
That is true. I must tell my daughter to stay at home for a few days. But the girl is stubborn and fiercely independent. Much like her mother.
I'm sorry, your daughter?
Concerning your investigation.
Yes?
Are you truly seeking to identify my maker?
I cannot promise you anything, but yes. I am conducting some research of my own.
Do you think we shall ever see better days? Or at least, better nights?
I know not, Jonathan. I have seen some horrid days in my long lifetime. Experience has taught me that one cannot outrun the fates.
Will you tell me your story one day, Lady Ashbury?
One of them, perhaps. I have had so many lives, Jonathan. Eternity may not be enough to relate them all.
Right.
Goodbye, Elizabeth.
But also, your daughter. Do you have a daughter? We're not gonna talk about that further? I'm just gonna throw that in there. Casual conversation. Oh, Dr. Swansea has new dialogue options too. Hmm. Oh! Well, yeah, mortal women don't, like, survive giving birth to, like, vampire children. But, Lady Ashbury's a vampire, so...
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Aw. Do I have to go around this way?
Watch out!
Vampire on his side.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh, he's the one that picked up that chick. He killed her, and now he's over here trying to fight the vampire hunters, and failing. Yeah, he's dead.
Recognize him?
No. This one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. You'll make the cunt happy.
Well, he met a tragic end.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Yeah, you don't say.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
I mean, yeah, you see this? Dead inside, the windows boarded up. It's terrible. Ooh. Ah, no. Ow. Here we go.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Oh yeah, the giant ass building for their secret society, alright. Yeah, we'll go in there after we talk to everyone.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashby.
Oh.
My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
So, Charlotte's not a vampire. So, adopted daughter, then. Yeah, just fucking here. No, don't eat me. She's like, yeah, you're exactly like your mom when it comes to the teasing. Oh yeah, it even says right here about your adoption.
What do you think about this part of town?
That's
I was raised
first,
here,
though.
and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Stop teasing me! She's so rude.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Right, yeah.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Probably
Let
is.
me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Right, yeah.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
I'm going to say no.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Oh. Like all of a sudden there's like romance in this game.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Your real
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Yeah, good question. That is the thing, right? If she has adopted other children before. Like, never seeing your parents change, like, at all. That's gonna hurt for, like, both parties, like, emotionally, at some point. Pretty sus, yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I was checking got phone messages. Probably be ending stream a little bit early today. Because some things have come up I gotta do. We'll run around and talk to as many people as we can before that, though.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Right. Thing is, like, she adopts, like, you know, like a human child, right? Like, eventually, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, she talked about, like, eventually dying, but if she hasn't at some point wondered if, like, her mother would change her into a vampire, right? Like, if you're living with this person who is immortal and you never see age, how could you not eventually, like, probably want that for yourself?
Any strangers come into your house?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Oh, okay. So, old childhood friend also went to war together? Well, well, I guess not the same unit or anything, right? Because then we would have came back at the same time or something. Would have recognized him sooner.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
Yeah. New battle, huh?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
What? Okay. Does everyone in this part of town just know vampires exist? Like, I mean, you know, Charlotte's, you know, mom is one, but it's like he's campaigning against them. Are vampires just not as good at being secretive as, like, they think they are in this game? Because, yeah, Freeman kind of, like, sussing them out most of the time. No, the vampire hunting pamphlets and, like, recruitment. I don't know.
I know what you mean. I haven't
I
had
need
much
in plain
time to
sight,
think
yeah.
about the war either
Guess.
since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But...
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Okay, well, technically, I'm not the man I used to be either.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Oh, because you're campaigning against vampires? I mean, that just make you sound crazier. A little bit.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Actually, you, oh, you have migraine. Right. You need to make medicine for all of you people to, catch up and know who all of you are.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Right.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Huh. False?
I'm afraid the newspapers are seriously underestimating the situation. Things are critical, believe me.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
I think as a doctor I would know how bad it actually is.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
Like yourself?
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Alright. Okay.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet? What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Right.
What can...
Hold on.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Okay, that led to an investigation? I don't think there's any food. You know, you've seen that term like loosely. Like food I eat that he would like.
I may have a look at...
Oh, he sells weapon parts. So for now, I'm actually trying to save up money. I'd like to be able to get that shotgun from Milton. Like, anyone else nearby? We just talked to you. Warning leaflet. Oh yeah, about the vampires. Defend your community. See Crossley. Wait a minute. Clarence, you've been writing... just paid attention. You're writing all the vampire pamphlets I've been finding? It's you? that was like the vampire hunter.
Any strangers come into your house?
Uh,
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
wow. Okay, there's a lady over here.
I can't continue like this.
You doing okay?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
So you're definitely human. A voice. So she's either legit crazy or vampire or manipulation stuff?
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
We'll come back
I
to
must
talking
go.
to her.
Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Tomorrow. Like I said, ending stream early today. Though, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching. I always appreciate it. Sorry, something urgent came up. Now, see you all next week for more Vampyr. Have a good weekend, everyone.